3rd of August 2023. I'm your presenter Abdurrahman Yusuf. Tonight, welcome to Somalia's premier #1 station for news and updates. We have a couple of stories for you, but first, let's take a look at the ones that are making our headlines. Somalia suspends chairwoman of the National Athletics Federation. Somali National Army neutralizes Al-Shabaab militants in the Middle Shabelle region. Puntland leader Abdullahi Deni dismisses claims of extending a term in office. Glad to have you back. Now let's delve into a full bulletin. The chairwoman of the Somali Athletics Federation has been suspended. The Somali Olympic Committee announced on Wednesday for choosing an unskilled female athlete to represent the nation at the FISU World University Games in China. Now, according to a statement from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Olympic Committee was instructed to take Khadija Adens Dahir action by Minister of Sports Mohammed Barre Mohammed. Here's a full story. Somali female athlete Nasra Ali set a new record for the slowest finish in the competition's history on Tuesday when she finished last in the 100-meter race at the 31st World University Games in Chengdu, China. Nasra Ali's record-breaking finish has sparked widespread criticism and scrutiny, with many questioning her qualifications and fitness levels. Somali Sport Authority have been slammed for their decision to select Nasra Abubakar Ali to represent the country.
领先还是比较有优势的石川优，在这个阶段逐渐开始掉队了。其实瓦布劳
Critics contend that Bashir's selection sends a troubling message about the integrity of Somalia's sports system and demonstrates flagrant disregard for fair competition. The Sports Ministry acknowledged the fault, but distanced the ministry from the melee, stating they were not involved in the selection process.
wasaaradda ahaan aad aan uga xunnahay waan ka raaligelinaynaa bulshada Soomaaliyeed waxaan u cadeynaynaa wadiifada ay mataqaana waxaas ku dhaceen inay wasaaraddu wax rool ku lahayn qaabka hanaanka lagu soo xulayna aysan wax mas'uuliyada ay ku lahayn sababtoo ah qof markuu ciyaaryahan heer caalami aadayo ama markuu aadayo qaran waxa sax ah marka hore inuu ku soo baxo qualified-ka ama tartanka tusaale hadda tartanka gabadhu ay ka qayb gashay tartanka jaamacadaha ahaa ka dhacay dalka China tartanka jaamacadaha qofka dibadda aadaya ee wadan ku matalayo ee safar ka baxsan gudaha waxa fiicneed in marka hore jaamacadaha ama sida saxda munaasabka inay jaamacaduhu ururka jaamacadaha soo tartamaan ardayda jaamacadaha la tartansiyo qofka ku guuleysta tartanka localka maxalliga ah loo overgareeyo ama loo qaado dibadda sidii sax ahayd laakiin waxaan hadda meesha ka aragnay wax ma ahan munaasabadaas ay lahayd xiriir markaan la sameeyay ururada jaamacadaha waxay noo sheegeen inaysan waxba aysan kala socon.
However, Director General of the Ministry of Youth and Sports Abdurrahman Abdul Qadir Mohamud's presence at the send-off ceremony of the athletes to China makes the public question the authenticity of Sports Minister Mohammed Barre's sentiments.
in jaamacada idinkoo ku matalaya iyo ururka muxuu ahay Somali League iyo isbitaalka Banaadir delegationka quruxda badan magaca Soomaali xambaarsan bil ka hor ama 20 casho ka hor waxaan joognay Algeria sidaas oo kale waxa aan ka qayb qaadanay Arab League oo iyadana ka dhacay wadanka Algeria oo Soomaaliya ay mataqaana orodada iyo chester ay qayb ka ahayd maantana inaan jaamacadaha adduunka oo games ay ciyaarayaan inaan qayb ka noqono oo isdhexgalka bulshada iyo ka mid noqoshada adduunka in dib loogu laabto oo dhalinyaradeenii ay mataqaana khibrad iyo ka soo qaataan waa ka wasaarad ahaan waan bogaadinaynaa waana idin garab taagannahay mar walba markaan maqlay in wasaaradda wali wasiirka inuu idin yimaado aheyd maanta baarlamaanka ayuu hortagayay oo mataqaana uu lahaa su'aalo weydiin sidaas aan aniga idinku imi wasiirkii aniga waa soo raaci lahayn fariin culus oo dhanka wasiirka idinka sida waxa weeyaan idin yiraahdo muxuu ahay calankii Soomaaliyeed matalaysaan muxuu ahay waxaad ilaalisaan sharafta Soomaaliya.
Surprisingly, the Union of the Somali Universities Association clarified in a press release they did not appoint any representatives to take part in an international competition on behalf of the university in union. Now, this leaves the public with more questions than answers. Several Al-Shabaab militants have been killed in a joint operation by the Somali National Army and its international partners in Sigato area under the Runirgud district in the Middle Shabelle region. The operation, carried out on Tuesday afternoon, wiped out militant base and destroyed an assortment of military equipment and vehicles, inflicting a significant loss to the militant group. Puntland President Abdullahi Deni has dismissed accusations that he intends to extend his term in office once it expires in January. Speaking during the 25th anniversary of the Puntland's founding, President Deni reaffirmed his commitment to term limit and stated he is ready to face the ballot when the time comes.
Puntland President Saeed Abdullahi Deni has dismissed accusations that he intends to extend his term in office once it expires in January. Speaking during the 25th anniversary of Puntland's founding, President Deni reaffirmed his commitment to term limits and stated that he is ready to face the ballot when the time comes. The statement comes in the wake of widespread claims that the outgoing leader intends to secure an extended stay in office through recent district council elections and changes to the constitution. The state parliament recently approved changes to the constitution that will allow for one person, one vote elections. At least 2 petitions have been filed at the Constitutional Court challenging the constitutional changes. Puntland has been a relatively stable region in Somalia, but the recent political tensions have raised fears of instability and violence. International observers have called for a peaceful and transparent electoral process in Puntland and have urged all parties to respect the rule of law and the democratic process. The United Nations has reiterated its support for peaceful and democratic transition of power in Puntland.
China Public Diplomacy Association has organized a 4th-month media exchange program in Beijing, China for journalists around the world, including Somalia. The program, launched on Monday by the China International Press Communication Center, has attracted over 80 journalists from 70 countries across the world.
The China Public Diplomacy Association has organized a 4-month media exchange program in Beijing, China, for journalists from around the world, including Somalia. The program, launched on Monday by the China International Press Communication Center, has attracted over 80 journalists from 70 countries worldwide. Participants in the program will have the opportunity to learn about China's socio-economic development, diplomacy, culture, science, and technology, as well as share their experiences in journalism. The program includes a series of workshops, media training, and exchanges with Chinese counterparts. Speaking about the program, Mr. Yu Lei, the program's director, stated that the program aims to foster cooperation between media organizations in China and developing countries. The CPDA Media Exchange Program is designed to provide journalists from around the world with a unique opportunity to gain first-hand knowledge of China and its people. Through a combination of workshops, training sessions, and cultural activities, participants will gain a deeper understanding of China's history, culture, and current affairs. In addition to learning about China, participants will also have the opportunity to share their own experiences and perspectives with their Chinese counterparts. The program is being held at a state-of-the-art facility that boasts a superior geographical location and convenient transportation options. The compound covers an area of about 60,000 square meters and includes 13 buildings with more than 800 apartments. During their stay, participants will have access to all of the amenities and services that they need to make the most of their experience. The media exchange program is an excellent opportunity for Somali journalists to gain international exposure and learn about China's culture and development. It will also provide an opportunity for Somali journalists to share their experiences and perspectives with their Chinese colleagues and other journalists from around the world. The program is part of China's efforts to enhance its public diplomacy and strengthen its relationship with developing countries. It's expected to contribute to the development of media cooperation and exchange between China and Somalia and other developing countries participating in the program.
Lovely viewers, that Chinese story brings us the end to our bulletin. Glad to have you back. Stay put for more stories in our subsequent bulletins. Wherever you're tuned in from, have yourselves a lovely night and blessings galore.